Cypher Films is an independent production company based in Enfield, London, UK. We produce documentaries, short feature films, social media videos, and provide photography studio space for weddings, christenings, and corporate videos.
Welcome to True Podcast. Today we have a young man, parents from Uganda. I think this is a Ugandan thing.
It must be,
Yeah? It's going to be interesting. We shouldn't even be doing like introduction and all that kind of stuff. We just dive into it. Today we have DK6 on TikTok, Instagram. Are you on YouTube as well?
No, I'm
No.
not on YouTube. No,
You better tap into that.
maybe but the TikTok's the priority. But maybe YouTube, maybe
Yeah?
in the future,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, DK6, welcome to True Podcast.
Thank you.
How are you?
Not too bad, thank you. How are you?
I'm good because me and you, we a little bit like of different generation.
Yeah.
I'm way older than you,
Mhm.
and you're 22.
Mm.
Yeah. So I just want to find out exactly in your household,
Yeah.
how do you deal with things like with your parents, like they're born in Uganda?
Mhm.
Yeah. Me too. Even though I've grown up here,
Yeah.
but I spent quite some time in Uganda, and I
Okay.
know how things are run.
Yeah.
And how things are, and how you can be told how like the 5 years old over there
Yeah.
are doing things, and you're here like they thinking that you're mocking about. Yeah, which I don't think. I have a different way of seeing things. I have a different perspective,
Yeah.
and the way I pivot my life and the way I deal with younger people who are born in this country or who are born in Uganda and come here young.
Mhm.
So it's kind of different.
It is.
But I see both ways. I know where like the parents come, like when they say something, where they're coming from.
Yeah.
And I know how the young person, what they think and where they're coming from.
Yeah.
So because different generations have different problems. I just want to sit here and listen to your side, because it's my first time to have a younger person.
Really? Well, I'm the youngest person to come on the
No, not the youngest person, but the younger Ugandan person to talk about their side.
Right.
Yeah, because we don't want to be getting things twisted. Yeah, because I know I understand both cultures. Yeah, but I know there is a cultural differences. Even though the older generation, like they tap into the culture, but they don't get it fully. But you, as born and bred in Britain,
Yeah.
tell us.
Like, in terms of what specifically, like?
From when you're growing up, like, first of all, where did you grow up?
Well, most people think that I'm a Londoner. I'm actually not a Londoner.
Yeah?
I grew up in Crawley. Well, I was born in East Surrey, but I lived in Crawley. I've still lived in Crawley my whole life.
Okay.
It's a little town next to Gatwick Airport, but I live in Crawley. But in terms of the culture, like me, my household, my mum's a very old-fashioned, like, Baganda. She's
Yeah.
like me. We're all very much in touch with our culture, the food. We all like the food, the
Nice.
music, like the language. My mum instilled in the language for me from young. Like, I learnt the language from young in terms of understanding. Obviously now I'm still learning to speak it. I'm still doing my best, but I'm still...
You're still learning how to speak it?
With my friends, I speak to them all the time in Uganda. We speak to each other. Like, we don't...
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes we don't even realize we speak in Uganda in public places. People tell us, "Oh, can you speak English?"
Yeah.
But we still forget we speak in Uganda. But in terms of understanding, I still think I know a fair amount.
You know the Jamaicans?
Yeah.
The Jamaicans, when an English born speak patois, they say speak Japanese. So,
Japanese?
Yeah, because they can't really like twist the lingo.
Right.
Yeah, like speak proper patois. Yeah, just like anyone else who just try to speak patois. Yeah. And then the proper Jamaicans, the Jamaicans born,
they speak the deep patois.
Yeah. So they make fun of them.
But it's the same with Luganda.
So when you speak Luganda, like do people like kind of make fun of you? Or
Yeah, my comment section, people always say like, oh,
do they call you Jaden?
they say by J Denny, by Plan the Kids,
Yeah.
they like my comment section. Whenever like, obviously now my Luganda's getting better.
Yeah,
But when
yeah.
it was still mediocre,
Yeah.
the comment section was saying like the Luganda's not Lugandering. They were saying Plan the Kid, the by J
Yeah.
Denny.
Oh my
Obviously, I don't
goodness.
really take notice of it. Obviously, like
No, you shouldn't.
I know
Yeah.
Ugandans, they like to laugh. They
They like to tell
the
jokes.
old
and-
fashioned, the older lot, they like to laugh. I mean, I would laugh as well if I hear someone butchering the language. But
Yeah.
obviously, like people,
Like my nephew, like he mocks his dad. He starts saying, his dad he starts saying, "Oh man, no, yeah." Like he just goes with it with that small tiny voice, and it's so funny the way he says it. Hmm? So most of the time I make fun of people talking like that. I call them Northerners because
okay,
in northern Uganda people speak Luganda different.
are those the Acholi people?
Yeah, they are Choli people. When
Yeah.
they speak like even the Londoners kind of try to
They try to do it like them.
the one who are born here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way they speak. Yeah, like Katinze Nabade in Tambola.
I think I've heard that. I think I've heard pictures of that before on TikTok.
But yes, yeah, this is most of the time I say like this is people are not showing up or try at least.
Like people say to me, like they always say to me, "Oh, how did you learn Luganda so quick?" Like people need to understand that I'm not fluent in terms of speaking. I'm nowhere near.
Yeah.
But in terms of if you wanna learn Luganda, you have to speak it. Even if you get it wrong, you need to speak it.
Definitely, yeah.
Like you need to. Like I made videos about this all the time. Like I made a video saying you have to, like, go and speak the language with a group of friends. Like ask your parents to speak to you in Luganda only. Like 'cause people say to me, "Oh, my mum didn't teach me Luganda when I was young." Like I don't know if it's a parents' issue that they didn't teach the children Luganda.
I think I know why.
Why is that?
Because if you're a baby and growing up being spoken in Luganda,
Right.
when you go to school, you'll be confused a little bit because I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Because my nephew used to like at school when they say cup, he doesn't know what a cup is. He knows chikopo, like in Luganda. So the confusion was too much.
Yeah.
So they nearly say that he got something. They tried to put something on him.
Really?
Yeah, like he got some disabilities.
Like this, like dyslexia or something.
Yeah, so my cousin stopped it. He stopped speaking Luganda to him so much. He could speak to him, but he stopped doing that too much. And then he ended up getting better.
Cypher Films is an independent production company based in Enfield, London, UK. We produce documentaries, short feature films, social media videos, and provide photography studio space for weddings, christenings, and corporate videos.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've got plenty of friends who are still born here. They're fluent. I've got so many friends, even family members, they're fluent as well.
Mainly when you have two parents who are like Baganda.
To this day, like my mum still speaks to me in Luganda more than English.
Definitely when you're naughty and then you just
Yeah, every day, like on the phone, she'll speak to me in Luganda. Like I have to, and she has to make sure I reply back in Luganda. She doesn't like it when I reply back in English.
Definitely, yeah.
So I reply back to her in Luganda.
So tell us more about that, like when you're growing up, like with your mom, and was it no pressure for you to learn the language, even to be fluent?
I wouldn't really say so because as a kid, you're just a kid, like you're not really expecting anything.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm not even thinking.
Leaving.
I'm just thinking like you just know the basics. Again, don't know where we see
Yeah.
like just the basics.
Yeah.
But I'm not thinking of the deeper things to speak it. Like my mum never told me you have to speak this in Uganda. But when I was going back to Uganda to greet Jaja, that's when it was a bit difficult to speak it.
Yeah.
Even when I was a couple years ago, it was still a bit difficult. But in terms of growing up, they already really said it was pressure.
Yeah.
In terms of understanding the language, because it just comes to you naturally. You don't really think you're learning it; you're just coming to you naturally.
Yeah. You know what? You've done well, cause like here, the Luganda we speak is different. Like it's like street back home.
Yeah,
Cause once you start engaging with them old folks, that's when you know like you don't know shit.
Yeah.
Cause they come up with different like is that what kind of like? Even me, I get worried sometimes. Like I might say something wrong. Yeah, and but they really like greeting.
Yeah.
Like when you go to greet, they greet a certain way. Yeah, as we like, yo, chichigen so this and that. But there is no like those really like, and then like you have to be like different.
Yeah, there's so many greetings in Uganda. There's so many like
We in London we speak the street.
yeah.
Like Cockney here, like it's different. And like what about the manners? Like, did you grow up with your dad?
I grew up with my dad until a certain age.
Yeah.
Then obviously from a certain age was my mom and then my stepdad now.
Okay.
Then obviously in terms of the mannerisms, I would say my mom makes sure that we all have how do they say in Uganda mpisa, like we all have to make sure
manners,
there's no sort of food jaw, there's no sort of none of that in the house. Like my mom makes sure that she was very strict when I was younger.
Yeah.
But at the time I was thinking like why is my mom so strict? Why is she doing this? But like now I realize like it had to happen because like Ugandan kids, like once they you have to be hard on them because
definitely, yeah.
If you're not hard on Ugandan children, they'll just do their own thing.
Yeah. Because I have Nigerian Ugandan.
Yeah.
My kids are half Nigerian, half Ugandan.
Right.
And we have Tanzania in us.
Okay.
Yeah. And some other things I wouldn't mention them, but yeah, we have different. Yeah. So yeah, there are some things that we have. Otherwise, I've seen Ugandan kids be on streets and
Yeah, like Ugandan kids, you have to be firm with them. Like when I was younger, my mom was very firm with me. She's firm with my siblings right now, my brothers and my sisters. She's firm, like. But as you get older, as I turned 18, when I left home for uni, like, she just said like.
But the reason I asked you about your dad, because it's not only your dad, because even your stepdad is your dad now.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, like, is because you've seen kids growing up with like only their mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your dad, you grew up with your dad, and then now your stepdad.
Yeah.
So you can see the difference when you have a male figure in your house.
100%.
In your household. So tell me, compared to you, with your other friends who have single moms.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there any difference? Oh.
I would say more so with the females who are from Uganda, not the males.
Okay.
I think the Ugandan females, like, this goes a bit off topic, but in terms of I'm not gonna generalize as well, but in terms of
sorry, we don't want anyone to come.
I'm not generalizing
for our neck, but yeah.
But in terms of people who are from Ugandan homes with a single parent, as let's say a single mum, right?
Yeah.
With Ugandan women, there would be a bit more. How can I say? But again,
come for you.
I'm not generalizing here, but there'd be a bit more confrontational towards males, and to have a bit more of a because like their dad did like negative stuff with the mom and whatever. So, but in terms of my friends, like I don't really see a mad difference, like.
Yeah,
because all my friends are good people.
Because sometimes, like when you have a certain energy, like you attract people with the same energy, isn't it?
Literally.
Yeah. So most of the time, like it's difficult to find them kind of people who are deviated already. Yeah. If you meet them, your energies won't match.
Exactly.
But tell me more. I'm not interested in your household because. When I speak to you, you're Ugandan and you're English born. Yeah. Yeah. So is there any difficulties like you face, like, maybe getting a whooping?
I think for Ugandans we can relate to like just minor things. Like every Ugandan can relate to like the small stuff like making sure when you come home you have to greet every sort of elder, you have to greet everyone, you can't forget nobody.
No.
When you're bringing a spoon, put it on a sawani, you can't be bringing it in your hands.
No. You cannot. Even like when you bring in a glass, you have to put it on the saucer. On the saucer, yeah.
Like whether it's a plate or a cup of tea, any juice, water. like even stepping when someone's sitting there, you don't step over their feet.
Yeah.
This minor things like that you'd get disciplined for when you was younger. Everyone can relate to this as a Ugandan born.
Yeah. Yeah. What I find from the people who are born in the 2000s, that they're not scared of anything, but they're scared of so much. Yeah. Like people don't like the younger people don't really care what's going on, and sometimes they can't tell the difference. They don't know where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you one of them that are born in the 2000s and your parents are not that strict,
Mm.
like to get the identity, like it's difficult.
You're going the wrong path, yeah.
Yeah, you go in the wrong path and like you start doing stupid things,
Mm.
and you join the wrong crowd. And most of the time, like Ugandan kids like don't just leave the house and just walk around on streets. But then there's so many who do that.
There is.
So what do you have to say to the parents who work like so many hours and they don't give time to their kids?
I mean, they can only do so much. Like they can only do so much. Obviously, they've come to this country when they were young. They have to make some money for themselves,
Yeah,
make a
yeah,
life for
yeah.
themselves. Whether it's going to university, like my mum came to the UK. She graduated university in London.
Yeah.
Now she's a mental health nurse. So they have to do the hard yards.
Yeah.
So if these Ugandan children are complaining that the parents are always working, like it's for their own good. They're doing it for them.
Yeah, but I don't know why would someone start complaining about that, because it doesn't make sense to me, because you the food is put on the table. Yeah. And like you have nothing to worry about, but someone is worrying about your lifestyle and your living.
Mm.
They have to put a roof on top of your head and clothes on your body, and you know. But sometimes I don't understand when kids start complaining about things that don't make sense. And me, one thing I understand that if you're like if you hit 16 in this country or 18,
Mm-hmm.
like sometimes you have to ask questions like, okay, if my dad wasn't there, what am I doing about it?
Mm.
To make sure like I find out more information. And if my mom is lying to me or my dad is lying to me, yeah, I need to sit down as an adult and we have a talk.
Yeah.
But have you seen in like your kind of circles? Have you seen them kind of people who are complaining and they're moaning about shit that don't make sense?
Well, when you say complaining, what about what specifically? Well, to me,
No, like not to you, but in general, like they're just talking. Hmm? Like, oh, my dad wasn't around, and but you see them not doing anything about it to ask questions to their dad or their mom.
you see, with that kind of thing, with that kind of stuff, one thing about me is that I don't put myself where I don't need to know certain things. I don't need to actually know.
That's good.
So obviously my friends are all close now,
Yeah.
but it's a thing of certain things I'll ask you about. But my close knit friends, my three other boys,
Yeah.
like we speak about everything.
Yeah.
But in terms of like my other couple of friends, like we won't speak about everything. So I won't ask you about your father or your mum or your whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'll observe, but I won't go on and ask you because some stuff is private. If
Yeah,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
definitely. Cause for me, like some parents pass away when people are kids,
Mm.
but then some parents don't. Yeah. So really, what's the difference between a child that the parents pass away when they're really kids, they don't know anything,
Yeah.
yeah, and the one that is there but is not present?
Most likely, probably, maybe more of a male would do that. Maybe the female would, maybe I don't know how a female would react, but in terms of a male,
Yeah.
they'll probably step up a bit more for the deceased, probably.
Yeah, but what about the one that like the dad or the mom is not present?
The mum's not present.
No. Like mainly the dad, when
Yeah.
the dad is not present.
Oh yeah, the male will definitely step up anyway. If the dad's not present but the mum is there.
But why do they have so much resentment without asking questions? I don't.
I mean, different people deal for stuff differently. Depends on the person. To be fair.
Yeah.
Cypher Films is an independent production company based in Enfield, London, UK. We produce documentaries, short feature films, social media videos, and provide photography studio space for weddings, christenings, and corporate videos.
Tell me, the first time you went to Uganda, like what kind of experience? What was your experience?
The first time I went to Uganda, I think I was with my dad, and it was even a British Airways when they used to go direct.
Yeah, direct. Yeah. Okay.
And I was, because I've never been on a plane before. That was my first time, and I was like,
That must have
what
been
am I
exciting.
going?
Yeah.
So, actually, tell a lie. It was before that. I went. This is, people don't know this, but I went when I was younger. I went to Uganda and I stayed there for, when I was a child. I stayed there for like, I think 6 to 8 months
Yeah.
as a child. I don't even remember this. My mom told me this like a couple
Oh,
of
like
months ago.
like when you're still in nursery, because the childcare is expensive here.
I went back to Uganda. My mom told me this a couple months ago. I was like, what? So I lived in Uganda. I wouldn't count as I lived, but I was staying there for like 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
But then the last time I remember, my first experience in Uganda being when I was with my dad. We went there, just me and him, British Airways. And when I got there, I was like, this is far different to England. Like everywhere's, there's just dust everywhere. Obviously, in Entebbe, the airport wasn't as good as it is now as well.
Oh yeah.
Like the airport was not good. Like I'm just seeing, like everywhere looks crazy because obviously I'm young. You're used to seeing buildings and whatever. But you go to Uganda for the first time, and you're seeing like just
I know
the poverty. You're seeing the houses, the roads, like everything just looks different.
But But anyway, you wouldn't know which side you went to. Is it the same place you still go to? Or?
Yeah, like my judge on my dad's side, she stays in Rubaga.
Okay, yeah.
But on my mum's side, she stays in Lugazi.
Okay.
So they're far.
On the other side,
The other side, they're far, but we always stay around the city. We stay in the city.
One funny thing, like I traveled, when I grew up in the band, in my primary school, like we traveled to different places.
Right.
But when you speak Lubaga, I hear Lubaga, but I wouldn't tell you that I know the place properly.
Right.
Yeah? Because
you know the cathedral?
I think I've seen it once. When I was a kid, I've seen it once, but I've never been there. Like when I'm grown.
Oh, okay.
No, I've never been.
But yeah, that's.
I've never. Yeah, but I'll try to go to that side because I think I have relatives which I don't want to be too much involved with because it's difficult. Yeah, when you meet up people and they start asking you for help, it's tiring. Like sometimes I just want to have a normal conversation. Yeah, yes, but to your side, when you go to Uganda, do you get them kind of people asking you about England and they want to come and
No, not really about coming. They just ask, how's London? Like they just say, they see your phone, they see the clothes you're wearing.
Yeah.
Don't really get people asking me, I think, because obviously, like.
But hopefully your mom didn't teach you how to look after people down there, no? To send them money.
No, I don't send people money I don't send money to Uganda, no.
Yeah, that's good.
Because once you do it for the first time, they'll think it's gonna be a constant thing. You do it on and on. It's
not something that we should do.
Right.
But you just find people and because you're older, they try to put it on you and start like saying, I don't mind sending someone to school because I've sent quite a few people to school.
Yeah.
My nieces and nephews, I've sent them to school, but most of the time, it's kind of crazy. Like, the money that can develop you here, and you keep on pumping it up over there, like it doesn't make any sense. It's a lot. It's a lot, and you can see, like your parent, Do they like really send money to do projects over there sometimes?
Yeah, like land, farms. They send people to school back in the village.
Yeah.
My mum has a shop there, selling clothes. What else? She the local business, just a lot of stuff. Like she does a lot of stuff in Uganda when it comes to money. There's a lot of stuff we do in Uganda.
Okay. So when was when did you go back when you really know like okay, I'm in Uganda and I can really feel
Um,
and remember?
the last time I went there was 2 years ago. I went in
Okay.
August. I went for my stepdad's 50th birthday party. It was a
Yeah.
surprise party.
Mm.
That was really good. Obviously, this was even before the TikTok. I wasn't even a content creator by then. Like,
Yeah?
this was before.
So when did you start?
I started in October of 2020, 2023.
Okay.
That's when I started. Or the
Okay.
Independence Day
Yeah.
of 2023. So I started. I went to Ghana on the summer of 2023, and then it was good. Like obviously, I have a good remembrance of it. Obviously, Ghana likes to go to Cafe Javas, the
Yeah.
KFC. Obviously, it's what's the word? It's developing
Yeah.
the local food. I always loved local food. Like I've always loved eating local food.
Yeah,
Like
definitely. You know, like, when you go back to Uganda, like as a man,
mm,
how do people serve you? Like mainly the ladies of in the family, like
yeah.
they serve you differently, isn't it?
Yeah, like obviously at home, yeah, I don't really care because obviously I'm a traditional man, but I don't really care for someone to come here to
Yeah,
serve me
yeah,
the food.
yeah. Serve you.
Let me go and I don't like people serving me food unless it's my mum. So
Oh
I'll
yeah.
just serve myself food and then I just
Oh,
don't worry.
definitely, yeah.
So
Because
but
I think it's something they teach you from when you're young. Because
yeah,
when you go back, you don't know who's gonna. Someone might have a grudge on your mom, and you don't know. Mainly family people, they could do that kind of shit and put poison in your
yeah.
food. Because I've heard of incident. I've never seen it, but I've heard of something. Some things I've heard about it, but I wouldn't. I don't have like evidence on that, but I've heard it mainly on social media. But social media sometimes people just say things to get views.
But yeah,
But yeah, so when you went there, when like 2 years ago,
yeah.
yeah, you still telling me about that.
So these times obviously we'll go out. I like the nightlife in Uganda as well. I like the nightlife in Uganda
Yeah,
because obviously
I
they
don't.
because you don't like it.
It's scared. It's scary.
The only bad thing about it is that I don't know if they do this now, but at the time they weren't asking for ID, which is a bad thing. I don't know
Yeah, yeah,
why
yeah.
they
No,
didn't
no,
do
they
that,
don't. They don't over there now.
which is crazy. Like you just walk in, you don't have to. I don't think do you have to pay or do you just walk in?
So sometimes, like when you're coming from the UK, like there is a privilege that you get. Sometimes people see you, they don't even know they charge.
Is it
They see,
because they know you're gonna buy drinks in the club?
no. First of all, they see the way you move. It's different. You're not rushing. You be patient. Yeah. When someone steps on you, like you're not gonna rush out. In Uganda, like people can just beat up other people. Yeah. So yeah, there is a way you move, and people will see that. Okay. Oh. And even like the way your skin is. Yeah. They will see. They will see the difference. Yeah. No matter how much you try to hide.
They can tell.
Yeah, definitely. One time I was in a taxi. I decided to take a taxi just for experience. Like someone called me a white guy.
Called you a
I
white
was
guy.
like, fucking hell, what the hell?
A guy in the taxi called you a white guy.
Yeah, I gave him money. I gave him like 10K,
Yeah.
and he had to take 1,000.
Right.
He said I didn't give it to him. Yet people passed the money to him. Yeah?
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, he gave you the money. And he said, no, these bazungos come here to just mess about with us.
So he tried to say he didn't give you the money.
He tried he tried to steal it. Daytime.
I mean that's normal in Uganda. It happens like.
Cypher Films is an independent production company based in Enfield, London, UK. We produce documentaries, short feature films, social media videos, and provide photography studio space for weddings, christenings, and corporate videos.
No, he had to. Yeah, I told him like, don't do that next time because pay the money. I could have left. It's not too much. I could have left it for him, but that behavior is
Weird,
nasty.
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, you have to show them that you can't do that shit to me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So these are the kind of things you have to build up. You have to build up. You have to be like security conscious all the time. Yeah, like I'm not doing anyone wrong, but why do you want to do wrong? And yeah, the money is fine, but then you start talking shit.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
principle.
talking shit, like shaming me in front of all those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, we cannot do that.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. Obviously, it's different there because
So they don't ask for IDs.
no ID. The music is there's a lot. There's like the culture in Uganda is different to the UK. Like there's a lot of like bar culture. Like there's
Yeah,
it would
definitely.
be
Yeah,
like this. These tables everywhere. Like there's like
yeah.
it's not like a dance floor.
Do you kind of like that lifestyle
I
in
prefer a dance
Uganda?
floor personally.
Okay.
I prefer like a big like I don't mind being tables like this, but on
Yeah.
the edges. But
Yeah.
let there be the middle for the to dance and do your thing.
Oh yeah. But it depends on where you go.
I've heard that's what I've heard as well. It depends on where you
Yeah.
go.
It depends on where you go,
But
cause some places people just go and have a good vibe,
mm,
and maybe the band people are singing or the band is
yeah,
playing, and but then where the bands play, those a little bit for older people. But then there are places for younger people.
yeah,
Yeah. And then there are some places for both. Mainly, like, because for me, even here, I'm in this industry, but most of the time I don't like being out.
right,
Don't like being out. Like, I prefer to be in my, like, even just being here in the studio, just chilling.
yeah,
Yeah. Because it helps me think. Because I passed that time of, like, I have to be articulate. I'm
right,
on to money. What's coming next? What's the future? Hmm? How's my kids gonna be? Yeah, I have to work hard to pay my son's tuition fee. Yeah, at least I cannot be in debt for my uni,
mm,
and my kids are in debt as well. Like,
yeah,
so how is the generation gonna be? Hmm? If you're in debt, I'm in debt. The other person is in debt. Like 4 or 5 people in the house,
yeah,
they're in debt.
literally.
Yeah, so all you have to do is to minimize that and make sure that what
Like
that
you work hard in it.
yeah, like I work hard and pay that money.
Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, man, that Ugandan experience is different.
yeah. But this is all before the TikTok happened. So it was
Yeah.
obviously when I go back in December will be different because obviously I haven't been there since I started TikTok.
Yeah.
Mm.
So have you made connection with TikTokers over there?
The thing is, I actually don't know any. I'm not friends with anyone in Uganda who's a content creator. I need to be reaching
Yeah.
out because people in my comments always say to me, like we want to meet you, we want to like people want to meet me, but I don't know like who to go.
No,
link
I think you
through.
have to be careful.
That's the thing, yeah.
Cause cause you might meet someone and you end up funding them. Because people there, like, content creators are different. There are
Mm,
some genuine people that don't need anything from you, but most of the time they just want all the good things from you. They'll use you, and I've been there. Hmm? I've been there. Just imagine I started like holding cameras since I was like 6, 7.
mm.
Yeah, taking photos, and the experience I have right now, no one can touch it.
Yeah, I don't think I can. Also, I don't think someone can say to me, "Give me this money for collaboration."
No. You won't give it, but they're gonna push their luck.
They would.
It's all about pushing luck.
They won't
I
get.
don't know
It,
what
it,
African countries you've been to. You only been to Uganda, right? Ooh, try to go to Morocco. Huh? Try to go to North Africa.
yeah,
You will get it. They will charge you in pounds. They will charge you in euros, in dollars.
Morocco.
Yeah, you have to be sharp.
I mean, I would go there soon.
Yeah, you have to be sharp. I've been there a few times. I've been to Marrakesh.
Mm.
Yeah, as a content creator, my advice to you is to travel more.
I actually do want to travel as well.
Yeah.
I do want
So,
to travel.
where like what any other countries you been to?
I've I've only been to France. I've only been to Uganda.
Ooh.
I need to travel. I need to. And I've been to what's it called, Spain. But
Yeah.
I want to go to places like.
But Spain, you yourself or with your parents?
I went with my friends on a
Okay.
last year on a party holiday around
Okay.
June.
Yeah.
So I want to go to places like. I do want to go to Nigeria. I want to go to Jamaica.
Mm.
I want to go to Portugal, Germany,
Yeah, we
America.
drive. I've driven to Germany and we've driven from France all the way to Amsterdam. Like we reached there at 6 o'clock in the morning. We shoot a music video, and then 6 we start going back to Dover and come back.
How long did that take?
Someone will go to Manchester before you reach over there before Manchester people going to Manchester reach.
Really?
Yeah, the only way the ferry takes 2.5 hours to cross. That's the longest one. But if you take a train, I think it's like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
or 35.
roughly around
If
there.
you put a car on the train, it's quicker. It's quicker than the ferry. But like sometimes I get sick when I'm on that ferry, man. Oof. Feel woozy, like you feel like you're drunk.
I
you
haven't been
want
on a
to
ferry
vomit.
in years.
Yeah, yeah, you should try it. Cause I'm telling you, like with £200, you could pay for all inclusive and travel to these countries like Malta.
I would go to Malta, but there's something going on this summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Cause in Uganda you will spend a lot. You spend the money that you can't ever spend here.
But I want to be there in December
Yeah,
with my friends. I want to go with my friends in December.
yeah. It's fire down there in December.
Mm.
Yeah, December might be. Nah, I think I'll be here. Cause I don't want to be in Uganda in festival season. Like most of the time I'm here, like people booking me.
But
Yeah,
I would go in December, but I'm hearing there's close to the elections, so
yeah.
I don't know if it will be smart to go in December as well.
When I've not keep. Do you keep up with
I
the
don't
news
keep
in
up. People
Uganda?
tell
Yeah,
me in the comments. They say to me,
yeah,
if you're going in December, be careful because elections are in December.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean elections are in January, but I want to
yeah,
go from late December to January.
yeah. But what I know, Nigeria is fire in December. Ghana is fire in December.
My friends
Because
tell me, yeah.
most of the artists from here, they all in Nigeria and Ghana.
mkcypher Films is an independent production company based in Enfield, London, UK. We produce documentaries, short feature films, social media videos, and provide photography studio space for weddings, christenings, and corporate videos.
And so I started on October 2023.
Yeah,
Uganda Independence Day was I would say from there. So I posted a video a couple of days before Independence Day,
yeah,
and it did pretty well. I think it got, I don't know, a couple thousand likes. And then the day of Independence Day, I remember one guy came up to me and he said, "Oh, like, cause this is you. I see your video." I'm like, "Oh, thank you very much."
yeah.
Then obviously, like, I was seeing like there's no one really making videos related to Uganda, like
Yeah,
in the UK,
yeah.
who people can relate to. So me and my boy Shala, we was thinking, let's make videos.
Shala.
Yeah, Shala Masaka, that's his name.
Okay, Shala. Is a Ugandan name that?
Yeah, Shala, Shauha. He's Muslim, Shala.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
So me and Shauha, we said, let's make videos regarding Uganda, and people can relate to him because we see nobody our age was making daily videos relating
Definitely,
to Uganda.
no, yeah.
So if I was thinking, I mean, I'm not gonna expect anything. Like, obviously, at the time, I don't know if I should say this, but at the time, I was with an ex-girlfriend of mine.
Well, Ugandan girl.
No, she was Congolese.
Okay.
And then I was saying to her, I want to be a content creator.
Yeah.
And then she was saying, oh, like she doesn't know, like she's not too sure because not everyone blows on that. But I was thinking, I think I can do it, but she's saying, I'm not too sure.
Who tried to put you down?
And then I was, it's kind of, so I was putting, like, I was making content with other people, other females.
Yeah.
It was a thing where she made it her or the TikTok. So then
She made you choose.
Yeah, obviously.
Damn, nah.
Obviously, and then other things happened as well. And then obviously I carried on with the TikTok. And then I carried on posting every day. Then I had the original target was by the end of that year was to get to 2,000 followers.
Yeah.
And to get into 3,000 followers.
Yeah.
End of the year with 7,000.
Damn.
Then couple weeks after, I got to 10K. Then obviously more people are seeing me, people recognizing me in person, saying, "Oh, you DK, like your videos."
Yeah.
And then obviously, but at the start, even till this day, like I'm not doing this for money. Like money.
Definitely. Like listen, anything you go to for money, like it doesn't work. Yeah. Because if you don't get that money, you'll be disappointed. And you have to do something for love. Yeah. And then but again, what was that like? How did you prepare yourself for that process and knowing like your niche?
Since from young, I've always made people laugh. Like I know I'm a funny guy.
So you're gonna do stand up as well.
Stand up. That's a different area of stand up. But
Country Wayne did it.
No, maybe not me though.
Country Wayne.
But in terms of
yeah.
I think at home I make people laugh at home.
Yeah.
Like it's just a natural way of making people laugh. But it wasn't. I started out I didn't start out saying, if I do this, I'm gonna make money for doing this. People shot me for collaborations, businesses, and brands. I was just doing it because I wanna be a big name in the community. Obviously, the main aim was to become the biggest creator from Uganda in the country.
Yeah, definitely.
Then obviously go on to bigger things.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a thing where I was thinking, obviously it's good to be money motivated, but with this, I'm not money motivated at all. Obviously, the money comes with it because obviously you get to a certain point where serious people come with you to go for business opportunities. But I wouldn't really say I'm money motivated even till now. Like, obviously, I do promo with different people. I've done promo before. Obviously, like I get a little bit of money from that. But it's not a thing where I don't ask for stupid amount of money. Like I know other people ask for silly money.
Yeah, because I what I understand about business that you rather keep people keep on paying you even though they pay you less. Yeah. But then they'll build up. Right. But if you go ask for people to do something for them and they say no, you just have to tell them like this year's price won't be the same as next year. Last
year, my price was very different. Like obviously, I'm not gonna say what I was charging, but at the same time, me, my 4 boys like Shalha, Gaza, and my boy 7.
Yeah,
like we speak every day, and obviously, I wouldn't be where I am today without these guys.
So, this is what I want to understand from that. Yeah, so you guys are individual content creator, but you have the group, just like Kai Sanat. Yeah. So they have what's the group called?
They're called AMP.
The AMPs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing, and in social media they really like advise people to do that.
Yeah. So in terms of the boy, like the man them, Shala, he's obviously his own creator.
Yeah.
On TikTok. My boy 7, he does music.
Yeah.
So he does music. And then Gaza, he looks over our business email. Like he looks over the email stuff like for the guys. So he looks after like our business email. Yeah. If that makes sense. Obviously I've got my own business email.
Definitely, yeah.
But then Gaza looks over our whole business email as a whole.
That is very good.
And in terms of like the man them, like last time we always link to make content. And obviously, like I said before, like I wouldn't be where I am today without these guys. So
yeah, definitely.
When people ask me like for promo, like to get into events, most of the time I don't ask for cash first. I always want to make sure me and my boys we're gonna get in.
Yeah, you believe in that kind of
So I'd rather get into the event than
are they Ugandan as well?
Cash. Yeah, they're all Ugandan.
Damn, yeah, listen. First of all, I have to give you your flowers, cause this is the thing I've been fighting for all these years.
Yeah.
Yeah. To see like Ugandan young people or Ugandans,
Yeah.
yeah, try not to be jealous about each other or have competing against each
No,
other,
it's not.
like just to work
Yeah.
like to achieve something, and the reason why you're here, because I've seen it in you, and I'm very proud. Yeah, so this is the kind of thing I've been fighting for, like calling people, and but some people move iffy, like once they
Like,
count, they start getting jealous.
mm,
But what you're saying now, yeah, I feel, even though I didn't know you from a long time ago,
mm,
I feel proud because this is the thing I've been fighting for in our community as
yeah.
Ugandan people, like to be able to like have a few content creators coming together and do things, and it can't it doesn't stop me from me jumping into your stuff, you guys stuff, and bring you down here, and the four of you, is it four of you or three
Yeah, it's
of you?
four of us.
Four of you come have a sit down and chop it up.
Yeah, like with us, like it's a thing where I can never be, oh, Shallow's doing well this month, I'm jealous, or let me try to get one up on Shallow, or this, that,
Yeah.
or Shallow doing that off to me. If I'm not doing what I'm doing, like proper, and
Yeah.
Shallow's doing what he's doing, I'm gonna big up Shallow's thing. We always repost each other's videos.
That's very good.
If Shallow's not getting the views or I'm not getting the views, we'd
Yeah.
always make sure, okay, DK is getting the views or Shallow's getting the views, or
Yeah.
do you get what I'm saying? It's not a thing where you look at each other with spite, because we're
Shout
both
out to
boys.
Shallow and who?
Shout out to Shallow, Gaza, and Seven.
Gaza. Yeah.
And Seven
And the
still.
person who's handling the email, that's needed.
Yeah.
Because paperwork, like, I find it so difficult to keep up with paperwork.
Like, cause me, like,
Yeah.
I don't. It's looking. One thing about me, I'm not good at negotiating. I don't like talking long. Like, I'm not a good negotiator.
Yeah.
So like, obviously, my cousin,
Yeah.
DJ Nanks, she has a manager, right? She has a manager who looks over all her things and whatever. And I was thinking, like, do I really need a manager? Do I really need that? Like,
But first of all, listen, now I'm getting gas, man. I feel like going to the petrol station right now. 'Cause no, serious. Yeah?
cause like,
Because all the people you're talking about, like, I've never met them. I want to meet them.
yeah,
Because the more I get, like, you see, I wanted to start doing skits.
right,
Yeah? With people who are committed. But I just want to do it with people that are already doing something.
right,
Because there, I know we can build up something stronger. Because, long time ago, we started something. I was the main actor of the film. Yeah. But then everything went to shambles. Like, because of that, like, people see you as competition. Like, you try to do the right thing, you give advice, people don't listen. And everything went separate ways.
yeah,
And for me, I'm not going to be there, try to say something constructive and people don't see it because of the ego.
right.
Yeah. Me, I don't like ego, man. Yeah.
Yeah, like one thing about me, I need to stay humble. I'm always humble.
Definitely,
But at the
man,
same
yeah.
time, like, I'm a humble, but I need to have some, like, we say believe in your own soul. So you need to have, like,
Yeah,
you need
definitely,
to
yeah.
say, like, oh yeah, I'm doing well. Like, people say to me,
Yeah.
like, oh, DK, you're doing really well for yourself. I can't say, oh, no, I'm not. I have
Yeah.
to agree, like, I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing okay for myself. So, like, when I see people come to me in person and ask for a picture, or they say, oh, like, DK, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
You're putting you're gonna word out there. Like, it makes me happy, obviously, because, like,
Definitely. And the thing is, once you create something and people come to you, it feels good. People telling you that new coming forward and just say, because your work speak for itself.
like when I see people of like high like status, like they're following me or they're liking my videos, like I'm like, wow, like they're noticing me or they're in my comments.
Yeah.
So especially if they're Ugandan as well, like it makes me think, wow, like I don't know how the people are looking at me, their family funny. Like all I'm doing is making videos, like, and I'm posting and them, all the people are laughing in my comments. So obviously it's a good feeling.
Yeah, there is some boy I follow. I watch all his skits called Dylan.
Just Dylan.
Yeah, I love his skits, but I've met him twice, I think.
I've actually never met him, isn't he?
But,
I've never met him.
He lives
He's
around
local.
here.
He's local, yeah.
He's local. But I've never I spoke to him just briefly.
Yeah.
But I've never spoken to him. Yeah.
we're meant to actually link up to make a video
Yeah.
for something we're gonna be on a post soon.
Yeah, Dylan as well. I like what he does because most of his peers, like the people around him, like his cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does his stuff with his cousins and some Nigerian guys and Ghanaian guys. But most of the time, he got this Ugandan boy,
Yeah.
and I like that. For me, most of the time, I see things from afar, from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because sometimes I have no time to contact people because I'm just dealing with my bread. Yeah, with
Yeah.
my stuff because it's. But once I reach a certain stage, I'll get a PR and someone who's helping me with that kind of stuff. Like try to contact all these people.
Yeah.
Right now, I have people that do some of the work, but me personally, like it's too much.
Yeah, as of right now, I probably don't need all that. But if obviously I have still big
But
aspirations.
you have it already.
Yeah, I have like
Your friends,
my
like,
friends
yeah.
like they still help me. We help each
Yeah.
other. But in terms of like the future, because I have high aspirations with the
Yeah,
TikTok,
yeah.
I probably will need something like that in the future.
Cypher Films is an independent production company based in Enfield, London, UK. We produce documentaries, short feature films, social media videos, and provide photography studio space for weddings, christenings, and corporate videos.
I'm proud of you. Yes, seriously, from the bottom of my heart,
Thank
because
you.
what you guys are doing is what I've been dying for. Yeah, for all these years, and most of the Ugandan people are like jealous. Yeah, they compete. Once they see that you have more than them, they try to be funny. Like it's mad. At least now I know.
Yeah, like I've met some like obviously like when I first started TikToks,
Mm.
one of my friends, a friend of mine, let me even say my friend of mine, TG Bills. I don't know if you know
Yeah.
her.
I don't know. Maybe.
She does she even does music as well. One of my friends,
Yeah?
TG, she told me like be careful with this community. Like there's some strange characters, and like I was like, well, obviously yeah, I'll see, but I didn't think it was this. I've met some strange people, but obviously
Yeah,
like
definitely.
it's just a thing you have to learn.
Yeah, but some people are so cultural. They'll think you're doing something stupid.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and but all I have to say, just like me, I don't listen to people. Yeah, I don't listen to anyone. I don't stay around people who think small. Yeah, because I'm thinking bigger. I have a bigger picture. I don't know anymore because my bigger picture is already big.
yeah,
Yeah, because I've been grinding from young.
yeah,
Yeah. So my bigger picture is to try to maintain, just like buying a car and you have to service it and you have to maintain it. Now I'm on that drug, maintaining myself to not to stay relevant because I don't really care about out there like being famous, or that's why most of the time I'm behind the camera.
yeah.
But you've given me some tea that I didn't know that exists in the Ugandan community.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
yeah,
because most of the time, listen, it's been hard for me. Yeah, with the Ugandan people, like you discuss something and then come down here, they wanna use. It's like they wanna use my stuff without even thinking that I pay bills, I pay rent.
yeah,
Yeah, so they just wanna come and just dive in and start, and then all of a sudden, like you discuss about something like, okay, how long are we gonna do this? And then they do it once and disappear.
that's Ugandans for you, innit?
But man, DK6, man, listen, first of all, thanks for coming. I
Thank
know
you
you're
very
coming
much.
from far. I know you're gonna travel back over there.
Yeah,
with no
yeah.
jacket, but you're making me freeze right now. Woo! But yeah, thanks for coming and thanks
No
for what you're
worries.
doing. And you guys, I pray that you stay together for a long time
Yeah, yeah.
because that's when you make the real money.
100%, 100%.
Because some other people, sometimes don't you wake up and feel like you don't want to create anything?
Yeah, 100%. Like if any creator is telling you every day they wake
Yeah.
up want to make videos, they're lying to you.
Yeah.
They'll
You
be-
see, like me, You see, like you know, when you told me that you want to come down, yeah, because I only work with serious people. Yeah, when I first met you, when we spoke, I didn't know that you're gonna DM me and then try to come down here. Yeah, because for me, I don't try to chase people.
Yeah.
I want everything to happen authentic. Like
Yeah.
just come down, DM me, let's chop it up.
Literally.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm glad, man. I'm glad you're one of the people that, and other people I've not met, your friends and other people you've told me about.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they exist. Cause my mind, me, listen, I'm shocked. I thought like like the people, the older people could do it, but now I know that you guys done it. Like
Yeah. I have like big aspirations for myself in terms of the content
yeah.
creating thing. Yeah.
But you know what? You're welcome here anytime.
Thank you.
So I want you to come back and host for me this podcast, true podcast, when other people are not here. Yeah, we have Paul. Ellie sometimes he pulls up, but he's so busy at the moment. But yeah, just give your people your socials where they can
Um.
find you.
So obviously, people that know me or that don't actually people that don't know me, I'm on TikTok on DK6 or DKIZ.6 on TikTok. Same for Instagram, DK6 or DKIZ.6. Same for Snapchat as well. Just drop me a follow and thank you for the support.
Yeah, but it's your boy mkcypher. Holla at your boy, man. Like, listen, it could be this podcast could be all over the place, but we've tried to stay on one line, on the same lane. It's not one way traffic. Like, yeah, you've had DK is 22, and I'm telling you, I'm proud of these people, man. And my background. Like, I like to work with younger people, and I didn't know that these Ugandan young people exist. Like, listen, I'm gassed up because I met the ones, the ones, the man them. So I'm gonna be working with them. Sky's the limit. And yeah, it's your boy MK Cypher DK6, and holla at your boy.
Cypher Films is an independent production company based in Enfield, London, UK. We produce documentaries, short feature films, social media videos, and provide photography studio space for weddings, christenings, and corporate videos.